Stated time.
4 to 6. Good morning, Toastmasters.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I got some excellent comments from my talk last week, and I've tried to incorporate as many of them as possible. For the one unsigned comment that didn't seem to like what I do for a living, the person who loses the most is not me, it's you. I will call this a lectern, and I'm going to stand behind the lectern, not the podium, and I'm not going to apologize for it this time. 64 years in 4 to 6 minutes. The shirt, same one I wore last week. I do have more than one shirt. I didn't go to MIT, my son did. I went to Bucknell, chemical engineer, MBA in finance. Two very different careers, nearly 25 years in Mobil Oil, 20 years in wellness. I like what I do now better. Some tidbits about Dave. I birdied number 18 at Pebble Beach nearly 20 years ago. I have a hole-in-one. It wasn't the best shot in the world, but it went in. I saw Greg Norman beat Nick Faldo at the 1993 British Open. And two things on my bucket list relate to Augusta. I want to see a round of the Masters, and I want to play there. So if anybody knows a member, please remember Dave. I do have some things that I enjoy other than golf. I did run a couple marathons nearly 20 years ago. Vegas in 2001, Marine Corps in 2002. I achieved my objective in the second one. I broke 5 hours, 4:57. That was also the number of my Boy Scout troop in Brussels. If 4:57 sounds like a long time, there's one of two possibilities. Either you don't know that a marathon is 26.2 miles, or you're a pretty good runner. There are 4 things that are very important to me: God, family, country, and wellness. I've been baptized twice. 64 years ago, almost to the day, while my father was guarding the gold at Fort Knox. Second time was about 30 months ago in the surf off Carolina Beach. Family. Nothing gives me greater joy than spending time with my 2 children and 3 very young grandchildren. Except that I don't get to do enough of it because they're in Boston and Fairfax County. 2 things: I don't like the traffic, and I also don't like the winter weather anymore, so I choose to be here. I also live with my 87-year-old father, who would otherwise be in a nursing home. My country. I've been privileged to see a lot of the world. 32 countries on 5 continents. Haven't been to Australia, that's on my bucket list too. I've lived overseas twice, Brussels in 69 and 70, and in London 92 to 94, very much tied to the beginning of the European Union. The jury's still out, but that seems to be a bit of a failure. 69 and 70, several significant events happened. July of 69, 2 significant events within days of each other. Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon, and Chappaquiddick. While I was in Brussels, one of those 2 people came to Brussels. I was proud to shake Neil's hand. Aside from spending time with my family, nothing gives me greater joy than introducing somebody to the benefits of wellness, how one simple change can set someone on the course that will significantly improve the quality of their life and perhaps the quality of the lives of the people they care most about. I have a variety of ways I can do that. The one that I like the most is the Tower Garden, because that summarizes everything in 3 simple words: eat more plants. Thank you very much.